but it's in my roots, in my veins, in my blood, and I slayed every heart that I used to heal the pain. Oh, it's in my roots, in my veins, in my blood, and I slayed every heart that I used to heal the pain. Maybe we were born with fire and gold in our eyes, with fire and gold in our eyes.
Well, I grew up in Vienna, West Virginia, and I have 3 younger sisters, twin sisters that are 2 years younger, and then the youngest one is 6 years younger. So I was the oldest. I was a really competitive tennis player my entire life. I played from the age of 6 up until about 19. I played through my first year of college and then decided that I wanted to kind of take a break, but I still play for fun. I went to public elementary school, and then I went to a private Catholic school for my junior high and the beginning of my high school. Because the education system in West Virginia isn't quite as good as other states, I went to boarding school my junior year of high school. Okay, one thing that most people don't know about me is that, well, I talk a lot in the third person. Yep, I call myself Abby a lot, and I tell myself to do things out loud a lot. And I also, whenever I do voices, they're always British. Always. They always have a British accent. I've also never been out of the country. Random fun fact. For college, I went to Bucknell University, which is in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, the middle of nowhere. There is nothing there. It's like 45 miles from Penn State. I studied English primarily, and I minored in economics. I was a member of a sorority, Alpha Chi Omega. I joined my sophomore year. It was a lot of fun. I loved Bucknell. It was a really great time. But I definitely don't consider it the best 4 years of my life, like I think a lot of people do. The best 4 years of my life. I for sure think they're still ahead of me, but I think I'm in them, and I think it's going to be the best 40 years of my life, so. Before 3S Fitness, I was an insurance sales representative. I sold auto, home, and life insurance in Massachusetts for a while, and then when Tim and I moved to Minnesota, I transferred over here and sold here for about 4 months before starting 3S Fitness. My first job was in retail cosmetics. When I graduated from Bucknell, I ended up getting my professional makeup artist certification while at college. And I got an opportunity with Dior right out of college, and I was a traveling makeup artist for them around Massachusetts. And I loved it, but I hated the hours, and I never had like any time, any weekend time, and I really loved it. It was really fun. It was a great learning experience, but it just wasn't the end all for me. Favorite fitness item, that's a tough one because there are probably a lot I couldn't live without. Like, really simply and logically, my blender bottle, because of how many times I use it every day. But I love my Apple Watch because it keeps track of my activity and my heart rate. And I like seeing my heart rate through my workouts and stuff. So that's like a techie fitness item that I probably can't live without. But practically, I can't live without my blender bottle. Toby will not be in the wedding. I will not be one of those people. Not if you are, that's totally fine, but I can't have my dog in my wedding. There will be kids in my wedding, but not my dog. He'll be there, though, just back at the house. I did go to school for personal training. I am an ACE certified personal trainer. I chose ACE because it's internationally recognized, and something that people don't know when they're looking into personal training certifications is that not all of them are international, and I knew that I wanted to train people all over the world. I'm also carrying 2 specialty certifications, so I'm a fitness nutrition specialist and a weight management specialist, and then working on my orthopedic right now. I've competed in 3 NPC bikini competitions. All of them were this past year. So my first one was April 20th, the second one was May 5th, and the last one was June 20th or 22nd, something right around there. I placed 5th in my first show, 2nd in my second show, but my second show was not nationally qualifying. It was a really small show in Duluth that I was using kind of as a warm-up for my big show, which was my 3rd Minnesota State Championships, which was where I nationally qualified, placing top 3 in my Bikini B class. One of the biggest reasons why I started 3S Fitness is because you see personal training in gyms and personal training in homes when personal trainers come to your house to train you, and they're so expensive, and not everybody can afford something like that. And so the goal with 3S Fitness is to make it affordable for everybody and give everybody the opportunity to have a trainer. And so I'm not the most expensive or exclusive personal training program, and that's not the goal of 3S Fitness. The goal of 3S Fitness is to bring it to the masses and make it available for everybody. Because it's something that everybody needs to learn about, how food isn't the enemy and how to fuel your body with proper nutrition and how to do workouts that are customized for you and that are going to benefit you. And that is the goal with 3S Fitness. What keeps me motivated every day is probably talking with my clients, seeing their successes, reading about their successes. I have my own personal journey that I'm on with health and fitness, and want to better myself, but really I focus so much on my clients, and what keeps me going is seeing how great they are every day and how much they're improving and learning to love themselves and see what 3S Fitness is doing for everybody else. That's what keeps me going every day. My favorite cheat foods are definitely pizza and ice cream. I can't live without. My favorite healthy food is probably chicken. I love any kind of grilled chicken. I also really love turkey burgers. And I really like egg whites. Oh, biggest mistakes I've made with company. So many. If you don't make mistakes in your first year, you're not doing it right. I am the biggest doer. That is the way that I think perfectly just describes me and how I've started this company, is I will try everything once. And I have in the last year. So probably hundreds of mistakes have been made. But that's what's made it so good, is that part of what I do is I make myself available and transparent to all of my clients. And so I don't give you this perfect, planned out, scripted version of me. You get the bad, the good, the ugly, and so tons of mistakes. But that's what makes a business grow and thrive and makes you figure out what really works and what doesn't. In the last year, since started 3S Fitness, it's gone from me to 3 other members of my team, so 4 total. One works here with me every day, and then 2 are remote. There are a lot of clients that we work with. We have, quite a few, and it's something that I personally take on the responsibility of communicating with all of them. They do check-ins with me every week, and I want to be communicating with them on a regular basis, whether it's through text, whether it's through email, whether it's on the Facebook group. I don't want them to ever feel like they're one of a million. They should feel like they're important and they're special and they matter to 3S Fitness, and that is why we work so hard as a team, the 4 of us, to reach out to everybody and make them feel like they are heard and they are loved and cared about and cherished in this company, and not that they're just a number and that they have no voice. We're not this huge corporation. We're a really small team, and there are a lot of struggles, and we work our butts off day in and day out, and it never stops. But the reason that we do that is because we want our clients to know that they matter and that I care about all of them individually, and I want to talk to all of them. And so that's why we work so hard at 3S Fitness. That's what we're all about. That's our mission. We're aiming to have the most impact on people. This isn't about the money. It's never been about the money. I see money as impact. The more that we take in, the more we can put out and give away to other people. And that's what we do. Right here, this is our office. This is where I work every single day. Okay. Let's go to headquarters. Here we are. This is 3S Fitness headquarters. I thought I would take you guys on a tour. I see my family, but vacations don't exist. I never stop working, and I love what I do. And if I didn't love what I do, it would make it really hard, but I never want to stop working. At the end of the day when I'm exhausted and I have to sleep, I sleep, but all I want to do is get up and start the next day. I guess if I'm gonna be completely honest, the saddest or most disappointing part or thing that happens with 3S Fitness is when clients leave. Even whether they feel like they are ready to go on their own for a while, or it's personal reasons or financial reasons, because I get to know all these people so personally and learn about their stories and their transformations and what their goals are, it feels really personal, and it's something that no matter how hard I try to distance myself from that process, it's just so sad every time someone leaves. So one of the things that myself and my team do when we hit milestones as a company, and milestones personally, and what I preach to my clients to do on a regular basis, is treat yourself. Comes from Parks and Rec if you've never seen it. My most recent purchase for Treat Yourself Day was a hoverboard. And I laugh because I am absolutely terrified of it. Oh my gosh, I'm like actually.
Oh, I wasn't even recording. Abby just got a hoverboard. She's swerving around her apartment hallways.
Wait, it's going too fast.
Oh, jump off.
What are you doing?
Do you want me to come get you?
No, I got it. Slow it down. Hold on, I'm gonna turn around.
She's actually pretty good at it.
Debatable. Okay. Here's the trick. It's like you literally have to think about it and then it happens. Every time I think about it, it just happens. Only it comes a lot faster. How does my family feel about my role with 3S Fitness? They are very proud of me and what I have done, and I know that. It's actually a really challenging feeling almost, or it's a different feeling because I never want to stop working, and so at the end of every day, I know I have to sleep, so I sleep to get to the next work day, and it's just, and I'm just like thinking about and planning about the next day and everything that I want to get done and all the new projects that we're going to work on. I think other people see me as a leader. I think an entrepreneur sticks out. I mean, I run my own company. That's an easy one. And I think a lot of people see me as a friend. That's how I hope to come across to my clients and my team. And I never want to seem like this, unreachable person that is really distant from the business that she runs every day. And I make it a point to interact with all of my clients on a daily basis and communicate about my life with them. And so I think a lot of people see me as a friend and a very real life person. I'm not very closed off. I'm really open, and I like to share, and I like people to know my story and what I do and what I'm up to. So what I want people to realize is that I'm not an exception to any rule, that I am still the rule, and you just have to make it happen. What I do isn't because anybody gave me millions of dollars. What I do is because I love it, and it's what I feel like I'm meant to do. So if you feel like there's something that you're meant to do, or a journey that you're supposed to be on, you just have to do it. Why am I a good trainer? But because I care about my clients, I can't curse in an interview, but because I want them to be successful, and I want to give them the tools they need, and I want to teach, and I want to see them grow and change and develop different skills and different habits, and I just care. And I think a lot of people don't, and in all different kinds of industries, not just training, but besides, being certified and working on my continuing education to make sure that I know what's new in the fitness industry, I'm a good trainer because I care. I mean, that's like what it takes. If you care about your clients and about what you do, then no one can beat you. Oh, my guilty pleasure is trashy TV. Like the worst TV ever. Like Bad Girls Club. I shouldn't even admit to this kind of stuff. All the Real Housewives. But it's mindless, and I can work while I watch it, which is part of the draw. And yeah, just trashy TV. My family would describe me as outgoing, friendly, bubbly, probably a little bit crazy, super talkative. The overwhelming phrase that is used to describe me is "who put a quarter in her?" All the time, constantly. Yeah, and I also talk way too fast. But you just have to learn Abby speak. If you're a client, if you're a friend, you learn Abby speak, because can't slow down. It just doesn't work. What do I like to do when I'm stressed out? Watch trashy TV. Probably take Toby for a walk. Ultimately is the gym, because it's totally my happy place. When I'm stressed out, we have to go to Starbucks and sit by the fireplace. Because Sometimes it feels a little cavey in here, and we just need to be free, and I just need to be in a different place. And if we can't get the fireplace, we can't stay. we have to go somewhere else. Or we sit really close to the people who are sitting by the fireplace until they leave and kind of mean mug them for like as long as it takes. Or we just talk about going to Starbucks and then we don't actually end up going because we've got too much to do here. Fun stuff that we do that are a little bit out of the ordinary in the office. I mean, we are always, every day is different. That's the beauty of having a small business and kind of doing lots of different fun projects, is that no day is the same, but we have Fun Friday. It's a thing at 3S Fitness because Fridays are fun. And sometimes, I don't know, that means we go work at Starbucks, or we'll maybe go do like a little shopping. Maybe we'll film some fun videos. We'll have like a brainstorm that's really fun where we have these big like Post-it boards that we put on the wall, and we just write on them and then rip them off and put them all over the apartment/office. Yeah, what else? We treat ourselves every time we hit a milestone. We do webinars. We do a lot of like fun, different stuff. We do a lot of different fun video filming. We'll do videos for my beauty channel, videos for my fitness channel. We're coming up with new ideas, like new challenges for clients and non-clients, new workouts, testing out workouts. We go to the gym and film in the yoga studio, different new exercises. Oh, we're always doing different stuff. And that's just here at the office that we do all of that. Man, Fun Friday is the best day. What do I do when I need to get motivated? That's actually pretty easy as I check in with our community. It didn't actually used to be like that. When I first started it, when I first started 3S Fitness, it was probably a little bit different, and the gym kind of helped motivate me. But now, I'll post if I'm having like a struggle of a day. I'll post in the Facebook group or see kind of what everybody's up to, or look at their check-in posts and their video check-ins of when they worked out and pictures, and they'll post motivational quotes or whatever. Maybe I'll post one in there for myself and say that, I'm like having a rough day or whatever. And they're always there to give you the kick in the butt, like go do it. And they always give me like the motivation that I need to go do it. What is my motto in life? That is easy. Keep it in play. It's my dad's motto that's been passed down through our family, and it just means like keep going, keep pushing, keep it in play. He said it for everything. My dad signs all his letters, all his emails, keep it in play. And it's something that I have written down everywhere and that I say to a lot of people, but just like keep pushing and keep doing what you want, and you'll get where you want to go. Well, the most recent project that we're taking on, me personally and then our company, is we have our busy season. I mean, it is Christmas. We are launching 3 new products on December 1st. We're launching a brand new clothing line on December 8th. We're launching a whole new look in early next year. Black Friday. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like it's definitely, this next month is going to be the busiest time that we have all year. So we're just gearing up for it. We're super psyched. We're on top of it. We're pumped up about it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. When people see 3S Fitness, they see an online personal training and meal planning company. If you don't know anything about us, you look at our website and you're like, all right, this is another online personal training meal planning company. That's not what we are. And that's not the goal of what we do. Yeah, you're going to see great results. You're going to do hard workouts. You're going to learn about nutrition. You're going to learn about your body, your health, how to get those results. But we're about the community and the support and the love that people have for each other, and the way that people can support each other on a journey like this, and how people have common goals that you can accomplish as a team better than you can by yourself. It's not about the training, and it's not about the meal planning. It's about the community, the true safe space that exists for you to be who you want to be, whoever you want to be. It's not who you are now. It's who you're going to be. You aren't going to be the same person that you are now a weekend at 3S Fitness. And that's hard to communicate to people without seeing it. And the people who have seen it, our clients, can tell you how that's true and how that happens so quickly. But because it's such a safe space, you can say anything that you want to say to these people and know that they will support you and do it unconditionally, like something that you don't see with anyone but your own family, which is why it's awesome.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.